back to yesterday. Oh, we got chill. We got chill. We got chill. We got chill if I get copyrighted, man. That was such a perfect vocal stem. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop before I get copyrighted, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. We gotta stop. What is up, guys? It's your boy Mo. Now today we're back again with another video. Today we're back again with a video called, cause y'all know a couple days ago, or I think that was yesterday. Actually, yesterday, LeBron just got signed to the 76ers. I told y'all, look, I predicted this shit, bro. Listen, y'all. I predicted this and said it was going to happen. I predicted it and said it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I was like, there's no way this nigga about to go to the Warriors, Miami Heat, or, I mean, Cleveland was a possibility, but I'm like, if he doing that, I feel like Donovan Mitchell would have to more so fit a Kyrie Irving type of player. You know what I mean? And then I think the Cavs is stacked as well. So I don't think he could go there. And LeBron is a power forward. I think they still got the cuz with the afro over there. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but I ain't even gonna lie. But I was like, man, he gotta be coming to Philly. It's just no way. There he is. Look, do y'all know how long I've been waiting for this, bro? Like, I literally been waiting for this since Ben Simmons had his contract on that team, bro. I've been waiting for this since the Sixers had Ben Simmons on a contract, my nigga. I've been waiting for this for that long. And, bro, y'all remember when they had all the rumors about who he was going to? Like, I think it was like in 2018 and 2019. One of them years, gang. And we thought he was going to go to the Sixers, but he ended up choosing the Lakers, bro. Now, I don't even remember what was my reaction to that. But I just remember this, right? Because now I'm thinking back on it. I don't think it was no way he was going to fit on the Sixers that time. Because they got Ben Simmons, they actually have a star player on every fucking position at that time. So I feel like we definitely built our way to that. I'm not even gonna lie, we definitely built our way onto that. You got rid of Ben, you drafted point guards, shooting guards, you had first round picks. Y'all, I feel like that whole thing where they was drafting Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons and what's the one nah, that's a different nigga. I was trying to say in the 2013-2014 NBA draft, they had this one cuz that was the first pick, and he's not even playing anymore today. He's so ass. Like, I think he retired or something. I don't even remember. But it was so bad. Like, he not even playing no more. And I really be just wondering how people can be so terrible of players. You're a star player in college, and you get to the league, and you don't know what to do. It's literally kind of the same thing. Like, nowadays, bro, it's a lot of people where, like, they get to the league and it's kind of like the same way to college. It's like the same way they was in college, bro. They just gotta, put a little bit more aggression in there and all that type of stuff. They gotta switch their game around just a little bit. It scares me that people can actually be so good in college and get to the league or get to a major league and then just that shit happen. I feel like that's crazy. But yeah, they definitely worked their way up to having the best roster ever. You know what I mean? They didn't drafted Tyrese Maxey. They had Jared McCain. They had a lot of other people. But I feel like that draft with Joel Embiid, that was actually where a good starting point was. Because y'all got to think, if they would have never drafted him, gang, I feel like the Sixers would have never been even close to, gaining anything. He's actually like a major piece to their team. I'm not even going to lie to you. But we going to save all that talk for the video. You know what I'm saying? I always was talking about making the intro shorter and shit. And then I came on this bitch singing and all that. So we might as well just get into the video. I ain't even going to hold you.
An instant offer.
Let's get this out the way, though. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even going to say this probably going to end up as a goddamn thumbnail.
Has finally made his
I gotta change that
decision,
shit.
and we know the real reason why.
Wait, we gotta turn it up. It wasn't even turned up all the way. Wait. Let me see. Now LeBron threw for that, and Allen Iverson actually said he must have told him that he must convince him to come to Philly or something, or he's probably already gonna come here. But bro, Allen Iverson said the city will embrace him very well. And then he's the reason he was a good player for the team too is because he's a vet. He's been through all types of wars and all that. So that means if he come to here, he can actually teach Tyrese Maxey and them a little something. You know what I mean? And then when he leaves or when he retires, you know what I'm saying? They'll be way more mature to the game than they actually was, or they'll be way more like outstanding, or know how to play in certain situations. That's basically what Allen Iverson said. One thing I say this, bro, his wordplay was crazy. His wordplay was insane. I'm gonna really say that, and I feel like that's the big part of being an adult, bro. You need to have crazy wordplay because your wordplay is going to be the reason that some people listen to what you have to say, or they even follow your lead, bro. So yeah, I like that for him, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I like that for him, though. I'm not even gonna hold you.
LeBron James has finally made his decision, and we know the real reason why. He is clearly chasing a championship with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Bro,
LeBron
he's
is
not
actually
chasing a
sacrificing money
championship. This
to
is.
play on the
Oh my
most
god, I'm
loaded
sorry,
roster
y'all.
possible.
I'm so sorry, y'all. This computer, man. I don't think he's chasing a championship. If I'm being real with you. It's no fucking way he's chasing a championship. I'm gonna be real, because if he wanted to do that, wouldn't he just go over there with Curry? But what would that do? But it's like at the end of the day, what other teams could you pick to go to? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't have fit players, or all the teams is just stacked. It's going to end up like 2018 Cleveland roster. Y'all remember when they had Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas. They had everybody on that team. That shit was still insane. And I think 2K need to end it as an entire dream team we can play as too, bro. Cause that year, that's the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. But I ain't gonna lie, we knew Brown was going to the Sixers. The Sixers then had who else? Bro, the Sixers then sat here and had a lot of star players just randomly. They had James Harden, DeAndre Iguodala. They been had cuz though. And then DeAndre Iguodala was already there first, but they done had a lot of star niggas that you would never expect to come there. Like,
He could have gone home to Cleveland for the perfect storybook ending for his documentary. He could have teamed up with Steph Curry on the Warriors and become the most watched team in recent memory. But because Philly has already made huge moves this offseason, upgrading their roster by bringing in Jaylen Brown and Anthony Simons,
I'm telling you,
the talent
Philly is going to literally keep that team around for I don't know how long. Until, like, the rims fall off, bro. Like, on some real shit. They is going to keep that team around for that long if LeBron go there and he really... Like, I feel like LeBron is really something that's going to really, like, make the team come together and really know how to maneuver. Because LeBron is known for doing that. That nigga can literally sit here and all he got to do is pass the ball and talk. Just pass the ball and talk and everybody going to learn something. That shit crazy.
It's there for the 76ers.
Just pass the ball and talk. This nigga... He just throwing bullets. And he like, go to that rim. Okay, when you go up next time, you know what I'm saying? Go a little harder. Put a little power up to it. What the fuck is wrong with me? That was random.
LeBron's last dance could bring him a ring only immediately. We have a massive question. Will LeBron take a step back and sacrifice his own role for the good of the team? That question surrounded him on the Lakers, as it never really felt like LeBron was fully comfortable deferring to Luka Doncic. LeBron could have re-signed with the Lakers at the same exact salary, but obviously after a season where the Lakers no longer valued LeBron's input as much as they used to, bridges were burned. And so with the 76ers, we have talent, but we also have a team that has three extremely high usage players on their roster. Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown.
Here they go with this shit, bro. Y'all, look at this. They trying to say, y'all, we are not doing this again. We are not doing Cleveland Cavaliers, the Land 2018 Part 2. We are not doing that shit, bro. They already talking about some Draymond Pride coming, all that. Man, they trying to make the Sixers into a fucking USA team, Olympic team. But I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, we dead ass could win a ring this year, though. Because y'all got to think. The New York Knicks ain't won shit in I don't know how many years. The Oklahoma City Thunder ain't won shit for I don't know how many years. Right? And they won some last year with Shea. Right? The Knicks won something this year. Philadelphia's up next. Holy shit, y'all. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, my pops was just telling me, he was like, the Philadelphia 76ers gonna find some way to fuck something up. He did say that. We gonna see if he's wrong. I'm not even gonna lie. We gonna see if he's wrong. And I'm real new, man. I can't even bet money on it. I would literally bet money on that, bro. I'm sorry. If I could, I would bet money on that. I stuck for love. But if I could though, I would bet money on that. Like I'm probably gonna get paid, bro. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, we definitely gonna win a ring this year. Cause if you think about it, who else is in the perfect spot for that ring? And a team can't win for 2 seasons consecutively, bro. Like, y'all ever seen some shit like that? 1 year the Lakers win the next year. That's only some shit that happened in 2K, bro. That shit don't even make no fucking sense. You got like, I don't know how many teams, and you think they finna win 2 rings in 2 years? I've never heard that. Wait, we gotta search Google for this shit though. Let me do Siri. Hey Siri. Bitch ass Siri. Hey Siri. Has a team in the NBA ever won a championship for more than 1 year? I didn't ask you that. You answer questions way too early, bro. Like, hey Siri, has a team ever won a championship 2 years in a row? Oh, I'm done. All right, wait. Our next question. Hey Siri, has a player in the has? Oh shit. Okay. Hey, yo Siri, has there ever been an NBA team that has won 2 seasons championships in a row? Oh, see that? Bitch, fuck you. What she gonna say? That's not nice. Okay, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Hey Siri, has an NBA team ever won a championship two seasons in a row? All right, I ain't gonna lie. They said that's since the 1950s, basically. That's what Siri just said. But Siri, my wordplay is not even good. That's why y'all. It took a long time to get the question out. That's a big part of ADHD for me, bro. So it's like y'all can't blame me for that game. We finna play this video. I ain't gonna lie.
Brown and Joel
I'm doing too much right now.
Just averaged
It's barely
over
11 minutes.
26 points per game last season alone. And if Joel Embiid had played enough games to be on the leaderboard, all 3 of Maxey, Brown, and Embiid would have finished in the top 16 in the NBA in usage percentage. There is only one basketball to go around. On the Sixers, it appears that LeBron is choosing to go and play a playmaking/defensive role. It looks like he wants to put his ego to the side in order to go out and win a championship, which means on paper, LeBron is the absolute perfect fit for this roster. Because we also just saw that in the 2026 playoffs, while LeBron is no longer a top 5 player in the league, he is still capable of turning back time if he needs to. Headed into the first round against the Houston Rockets, the Lakers were completely without Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves would play in just 2 games. LeBron, though, went out and shocked the world, averaging over 23 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds per game, as the Lakers easily took down a younger Rockets team. And while Kevin Durant sat back and watched, 41-year-old LeBron scored 28 or more points 3 separate times, while giving us a masterclass performance as the Lakers blew out Houston in a Game 6 embarrassment. LeBron just showed us that if he
Wait, how many games did the Houston Rockets win that shit? Wait, all right, so Houston Rockets got 2-4, 4-2. Which one is the losses again? I'm a little dumb. Is it the right or the left? Like, all right, so that means they either won 4 times or they lost 4 times. I'm actually confused. I'm not even going.
6 embarrassment. LeBron just showed us that.
But I feel like the only reason they won Bro, the NBA can't really hide it no more, bro. I feel like when they take players out of the game, like Jason Tatum ain't even really have an injury, bro. When they took him out of the game, bro, I feel like they did that so Philly would have an easier way of like winning. That shit was not supposed to happen. I'm gonna be real with you. They rigged that whole thing. Even with LeBron against the Houston Rockets when they took KD out, cause I feel like they probably thought he couldn't guard KD, and I always felt like that. I was like, I don't think LeBron is gonna be able to guard Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant is too much of a, like he just get around shit easily. Like I don't know how to fucking explain that shit to you. But he just always got some shit in the bag, bro.
He needs to step up. He is still capable of being a star who can lead a team to a playoff series win. But he also has his limits. The Lakers and LeBron's playoff runs were ended in the second round when they were swept by the Thunder. That series wasn't even close, so LeBron does need a very talented roster to go out and win a championship. But if we're being honest, that is
all natural, great taste. Always at the table.
Yo, can you fucking chill, bro? God damn,
Say
bitch.
yes to simple.
is also where the questions with Philly only grow louder. We, of course, cannot ignore the fact that Joel Embiid is one of the biggest injury risks in the modern NBA. When he plays, Embiid is still an all-NBA quality center. There's no doubting that. He just averaged 24 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 4 assists per game in the playoffs. He led the Sixers past the Celtics in Game 7 with 34, 12, and 6, except Embiid was only healthy for 7 playoff games. And he also played in just 38 games this season after playing in 39 games in 2024 and just 19 games in 2025. We can't see into the future. We don't know if Embiid is going to stay healthy or if he's going to be injured for the playoffs. It is promising that he's slimmed down, but his knees have been taking some wear and tear for a long time. It is very unlikely that the Sixers go out and win a championship if they don't have Embiid on their roster, as currently their options
get a backup center. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I heard that nigga Dwight Howard trying to get back on too. They might as well pick him up as like a little backup center or something. And like if Joel Embiid injured, he just injured. You just have him, you just like throw him on a bench or something, and that's that. And then if whatever he can do out there, let him do it. But yeah,
for backup center are not.
Bro, motherfuckers talking about some D Wade is a better option. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I really know ball like that, but I don't even know who the fuck Dean Wade is for real, but I gotta go and watch and see what this nigga be doing, cause y'all glaze him too much.
But if Embiid is able to stay healthy, we still also need to ask ourselves, is this team enough? Will LeBron actually be willing to be the fourth option on a championship roster? It's here where I want to talk about one of the most promising signs for Sixers fans. LeBron's passing was proven to be elite last season. We know throughout his career, LeBron has been one of the best passers we've ever seen. And in 2026, according to Craft,
I feel like that could work. You know what I mean? Because look, when they had the Sixers play against Jalen Brunson, bro, you could see niggas over in the corner. They was getting the ball and shit, right? But you gotta think like this. LeBron has like court vision. So he could see anybody any fucking where. So it could be somebody under here that's not being seen, but it's somebody in the corner that's open. And they gonna obviously pass to the person that's open. But LeBron could find some way to dish it to him and just like a bullet, just and then that's a bucket. That's I'm trying to tell you, that shit can really work. And then you gotta think. The way Joel Embiid was scoring plus Bron, that could be a nice thing.
Above in both passer rating, which judges the quality of a player's passes, and creation percentage, which shows us just how many open shots a player creates. So if LeBron takes on that passing, playmaking first role while he also focuses on defense, again, he will slide into this roster perfectly. Only we can't ignore that LeBron still had a usage percentage of 27% last year, which was good for 24th in the NBA and was ahead of Austin Reeves. The question is, how will he feel deferring to guys like Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown has gotten a tremendous amount of hate this offseason. Not only did he go and make huge headlines when he said that his favorite season was this past year, the season where he got the ball the most, where he shot the ball the most, which resulted in a first-round exit for Boston. We would think that the Boston Celtics championship run would be his favorite season, but I guess not. Also, the analytics community has completely turned on Jaylen Brown. One team's analytic department even went as far as to say that we view him as a 7th best player on a team. The drama didn't stop there. It was reported that people were getting tired of Jaylen Brown because he always sees himself as the smartest guy in a room, and that also he acts that way. But I want to ask you, are we really going to pretend like Jaylen Brown was not the 2024 Finals MVP? Even if you do think Jason Tatum should have won that award. In the 2024 Finals, Jaylen averaged over 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. While on defense, he locked in and was an absolute menace. At the very least, he is giving Philly an all-star level player who might be even better than that, and who also already knows what it takes to win a championship. And LeBron might be the key to the locker room here. It is very doubtful that Jaylen is going to clash with LeBron. It could happen, it is a risk, but the smartest guy in the room act might be done here. I will say though, the 76ers questions just keep popping up. Right now, they don't have the most depth on their team for a regular season roster, but their depth is good enough for a playoff roster. So I have to say, one of my biggest questions is, can Tyrese Maxey take another leap? Because Tyrese might be one of the most underrated players in the NBA today. At just 25 years old, in a league loaded with talent, Maxey was 3rd team All-NBA and put up unreal numbers, averaging 28.3 points, 6.6 assists, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.9 steals a game in the regular season. If you were to take those numbers and put them back in 2005, Maxey would have won the NBA's MVP. Now, obviously, we are in an era that is much higher scoring. It does need to be noted, though, that Maxey will only be 26 years old next season. He is still entering his prime. But again, questions. Tyrese Maxey's postseason play did raise some issues. His numbers declined against the Knicks. He averaged barely over 18 points per game as Jalen Brunson just obliterated him with 29 points a game. The Knicks swept the Sixers as Jalen Brunson stepped up while Tyrese Maxey didn't. Back in the 2024 playoffs, though, we had watched Tyrese go nuclear against the Knicks. He was unstoppable. He hit huge clutch shots, and he was able to help Philly win 2 games against New York. They did still lose this first round series in 6, but Tyrese Maxey averaged nearly 30 points per game. If that is the version of Tyrese we get, that is going to be dangerous. And what's really promising is that Maxey is a deadly catch-and-shoot player. Without Jaylen Brown or LeBron on his team, and with Embiid missing a ton of time, Tyrese took less than half of his shots from 3 last season in catch-and-shoot situations. On catch-and-shoot threes, though, Maxey shot a higher percentage, making 41.7% of his catch-and-shoot threes. So he is the rare type of scorer who can create his own shot at a high clip, and is also extremely effective off the ball when spotting up. There really is no doubt the Sixers, if healthy, if the chemistry is there, are going to have an extreme amount of offensive firepower. Which means for us, the question we have to ask ourselves, do they have the defense to actually go out and win a championship? Let's remember, the Sixers have never even reached the conference finals in the Joel Embiid era. The process has been a complete failure so far, but now LeBron gives this team the biggest swing they could possibly take. They could right all of the wrongs of the process, and by winning a championship, turn everything into a success story. And easily.
Ready to train to turn your interest in cars into real automotive skills? At Universal Technical
Oh my
Institute.
God, man.
The team's biggest X factor on defense and in everything they do will be VJ Edgecombe. Before his rookie season, VJ made it clear where his mind was at when it came to fitting in on the Sixers roster.
I also want to be all defensive team. You know, they're going to think it's hard for a rookie, but I don't think it's going to be hard for me.
VJ just had an incredible rookie season for Philly and looks like he could be an all-star level talent or higher as his career progresses. In year 1, he averaged 16 points, 5.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.4 steals.
That nigga like the closest thing to LeBron's rookie year. The crazy part is, though, he didn't have as much pressure on him that LeBron had his first year. So, yeah.
was good for 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting behind Con Knipple and Cooper Flag. And when VJ is at his best, his upper limit is dangerous. He started his career off with 34 points in his first ever game, the most by a rookie in their debut since Wilt Chamberlain. And in the playoffs, he also showed us he can rise up to the moment when the lights are at their brightest. In Game 2 of the first round against Boston, VJ became the youngest rookie in NBA history to record 30 points and 10 rebounds in a single game, which is amazing. But with this much offense already on the roster, the biggest question for VJ is going to be, can he become that all-defense stopper that he said he wants to become? VJ was not all defense as a rookie. Crafted NBA shows that his defensive stats were solid, but they weren't anything amazing. He was in the 74th percentile in deflections and 66th percentile in their own defensive plus-minus formula. So the potential for VJ to be a defensive star is there, his mindset is there, and the opportunity is there. Because VJ in year 2 will actually be able to take on a less of an offensive role this season, with Jaylen Brown, Anthony Simons, and of course LeBron James added to the roster. And if there is one thing we know for sure, the Sixers are going to be looking at this season as a championship or bust scenario. Joel Embiid's health is hanging on by a thread. LeBron did sign a 2-year contract, but he has a player option that gives him an out after 1 season, and he might also choose to retire after this year. The time for the 76ers to win a championship is right now. If LeBron fully buys into their system, if the chemistry can gel, if they can stay healthy, the Sixers will be tough for anyone to beat. But we also have to admit, that is a lot of ifs. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, I really think you're going to like the 2 videos that are on the screen. If you're already subscribed,
I deadass got a sub to this nigga too. I've seen his videos like everywhere. I'm not even gonna lie. I remember I used to watch Cuz back in the day. I ain't even gonna hold you. But crazy part is about the league though. Like I can't even really react to no basketball compilation or anything because like they will copyright my shit. So like I don't know how to battle that or really fight against that shit, but you know what I'm saying, it's whatever it is, man. We just gonna react to these type of videos, you know what I'm saying? I will react to clips, but yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think in the comment section about this coming season with LeBron, you know what I mean? We out, we bippin', as always. Tell me what y'all want me to upload next, you know what I'm saying? We out though.